Hello everyone, this is your host BBGamer, and this is another one of my videos that I'm deciding to show as of right now. As you may know, I've previously did a little showcase in regards to the EVs that I had collected over the past few years. So now it's time for the next little showcase that I want to show you all in regards to my love and appreciation for the next evolution in line, which is of course my next favorite, Vaporeon. Of course, this is my little figurine that I gotten from GameStop a while back, and of course, a Vaporeon ball. I got this from a local card store, video game store that I recently gotten into, and they had these 3D printed balls that they designed for any Pokemon that comes to their mind. So I decided, why not try to get a couple that are based off of the evolutions and start with Vaporeon. It's one of those things that kind of get your interest, and of course, like I said, I'm a big evolution fan and I love Pokemon as a whole. I'm still a little miffed over the whole thing about the prismatic evolutions and how hard it is to even get any of them. I wish they could get the booster packs out, singles, so that way I could start collecting them and see if I can get anything from them. But with these scalpers and all that other stuff, it's pretty much hard to come by and grab any. There was the prismatic evolution over there, but it cost over $239, which is the Vaporeon one that I was hoping to get, but I didn't have the money for it. And that's kind of irks me because it's all these scalpers wanting to sell these cards for a high price, and unfortunately, people like me that don't get much from our jobs barely get enough. Or for me, I don't get anything at all. But again, that's just my short rant. So let's get on to our Vaporeon showcase. And I will start things off with this one, of course, from the Evolving Skies. This one is a Vaporeon version, of course. And one of my absolute favorites are the secret alt art styles that have recently been released on the Evolving Sky that I just recently decided to get. So I was making it my mission to try to get any of these cards like these. And it took me a while to get any or all of them back because they are very pricey. And they're still going up in price from what I heard. Now, here comes another one. This one is, of course, with Gary, of course. He also has an EV as well, so it's kind of obvious that he would do something like evolve other EVs into various other evolutions, just like this one. This one's also a good design and good art style too. I am missing the secret art style of or should I say a full art style for the Vaporeon V. I wish I could show that one off, but here is the VMAX version of the Vaporeon here. I kind of like the design of this card, and like I said, ever since I saw these cards, I became hooked back into getting these Pokemon cards. So that's basically my whole thing on trying to be an evolution fan. And it's hard enough trying to get the other cards, but I'll try to make do and see what I can get. Here's the full secret art style. As you can see, this one it cost a pretty penny in order to get, but I'm glad that I managed to procure enough money to buy it. I don't know how much it's going for, And besides, whenever I pay for these cards, I immediately shelf them into these sleeves, so that way I can be able to keep them damaged from being damaged or used in anything. Then we have some other old cards that I managed to procure, like this one, the EX version of Vaporeon. I don't know what I don't know, but call me crazy, but this one is almost the exact same style as the Vaporeon VMAX that I showed you recently. It's almost similar in style, if you ask me. But I like the design and the holographic and Vaporeon just swimming around cutely. All right, and then here we have the GX version of Vaporeon. This one was, I think, from a long time ago, but I remember getting this one from a friend. I forgot who it was, but he was good enough to give it to me because I helped him through a lot of problems, and this card it kind of makes me. It's very close to what me and him has, as a friendship. But I don't know where he went off to. But I'm wishing him well. I like I said before, I like these evolutions and their style and the abilities that they have too. Sure, these cards are not are kind of like not for trade, but I just want to show you, like I said, to show you my appreciation for the EVs and what it all means to me. So, this is a very old card that I had for a very long time, ever since the Pokemon franchise first started, and is this Vaporeon. I mean, the art style is a little bit iffy, but this is how Vaporeon was designed to look way back in the 1990s. 1996 or 1998 was when the trading card games first started to appear. And this card right here, I kind of had it hidden away in a sleeve, in a very old sleeve, up in the attic for who knows how long, until I decided to go through it and found this old card, and decided to put it in my binder into a newer sleeve because the other old sleeve was kind of almost badly damaged, and I didn't want the card to like get ruined because of that. It's perfectly old, but I decided to keep it all for all that time. And now for these common ones, the Light Vaporeon. Back then, these cards are also kind of hard to get, but I don't mind. Like I said before, comic cards like these with the evolutions, I'll basically get no matter how much they are, and if they are commons or just uncommons. And then we have this one, which is Dark Vaporeon. I mean, the contrast between the light and dark is kind of like tells how dark it is. I mean, this one's my favorite. This is also a favorite of mine. These cards are like very old, and yet I still keep them close to my heart. And that's the reason why I just moved them from binder to binder. But this prismatic evolution one is going to be a keepsake because I put in all of my evolutions in there. And then we have this one, which it does show a little bit more of a Vaporeon here. And look how adorable it is. I mean, I really do like Vaporeon, and people have a little bit of misinterpretations of the whole deal with Vaporeon and humans and all that other stuff, but I think it's a little bit out there. All right, next one. So it comes from Unseen Forces, and it is a little bit damaged, but it still looks good, honestly. Like I said before, whether or not it's damaged or not, I'll take it. I mean, I like the evolutions, and this one's the gold-plated one and holographic, and I think this one works pretty well. And now, here we have one that's from the Team Plasma line. As you can see, look how evil this Vaporeon looks, and especially with a brand with the Team Plasma logo there. I guess you could say it's kind of like trying to defend its territory, of course. And well, yeah, that's how Vaporeons are. All right, next one. This one's a full. This is a little bit of a hollow one, and I like the design, the art style on this one. It's like shooting out bubble beams. Of course, this one I really do cherish a lot too. Let's see. Got a couple more, two more. Here's one that's kind of like pretty old, but it's a holographic one. I kind of like the design on this one. Not much to say about it, but I kind of like how Horion is depicted on this one. And well, I guess you could say this one's from the current pack, but unfortunately, it's kind of like Japanese. I don't know what it says, but I would take anything regardless of whether or not it's Japanese. This one's what they call the Pokeball holographic one, and I'm not sure if you could see it, but it is there. But I like the style of this card, especially with how special it is compared to other cards. But basically, that's all I have for the Vaporeon line as of right now. I would try to get the other cards, but like I said before, it's hard to get any of the prismatic evolutions with the whole scalpers trying to take everything, and people like me can't do anything about it. I mean, I can't drive. I can't go over there and hunker down at a place and wait for a place to open and get in line with a bunch of people trying to get cards. I mean, uh, I just wish that the Pokemon Company would try to get more cards out there and try to limit on how many stuff can be bought, so people like me could enjoy the cards, the game as a whole. Because honestly, it's disheartening to me because I want to try to get my hands on these cards myself, but no, what can one do? I know I'm still ranted about it, but this is me still venting out my frustrations because of this whole situation, and I feel like that they need to step it up a bit more. But regardless of what I say, I still want to try to get my hands on anything if possible, anything based off of the prismatic evolutions. And if I ever do get any, I'll do a special little video of opening these packs and see what I can get. But based of seeing how many people are pulling these secret art style evolutions, I'm pretty sure I don't have much of a chance of getting one myself. So, but other than that, that's how I feel about it. But I want to thank you all for taking your time and seeing me show off the Vaporeon line. So I'm guessing probably tomorrow I'll be showing off the Flareon next. So look forward to that. And during Friday, I'm guessing me and my brother are going to do another little review. So look forward to that. So in any case, I thank you all for watching. Be sure to take time to like and subscribe and leave any comments you guys have about the video or anything that I said. And hopefully hopefully I can improve on things from here on out. See y'all next time.